part 2 of my last video. If you want to see part 1, link is in the description. I am across the street from the apartment building where I stopped my last video at. There was someone's whole apartment in there. I said I was going to come back out at night with my flashlight, but I waited till the following day. So now this is Saturday night. It's been about 26 hours since I left there. And I know some of you like to root for me leaving and then someone else coming and getting and taking it. So you're gonna see it as I see it. I haven't looked and checked it. This ought to be fun. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What? I thought something was funky with the trucks. Oh, wait a second. I was gonna say this came. I was gonna say the truck came on Saturday morning and picked it up. You know what? I think someone watched my video and came and checked it out. Let's see. Yeah, because there's the yearbook. Somebody watched my video. I published that video at 8:30 this morning. Someone watched it and came here hoping I didn't go back last night. Alrighty. I wonder what was in there. I got a lot of the really good stuff off the top, so I didn't think that anyone would really see it, but someone watched my video, came and snatched it all up. I think I'm gonna check the next dumpster. I remember what was in there, a bunch of cardboard and stuff, but oh no, that's, I think the yearbook I found last time was 2017. There was 2 of them. I didn't look at the other one. But this other dumpster down here is full of cardboard last night. So let's go have a look in that. You know what? It wasn't cardboard. It's definitely different. Yeah, I think that's what was in there. That big green pot. I'll look in the last video. I think that green pot was in there. Someone has thrown a bunch of stuff on top since then. I'm pretty sure that was the cardboard. Maybe. Although, if someone would have taken that 2017 yearbook out of that last dumpster, you think they would have taken the 2018 yearbook too, unless it was damaged. I'll look at the whole video, make my conclusion. Anyways, the good thing about what I do is it doesn't really matter if that happens, because I can cover the whole city if I want to on this scooter. One of the things about dumpster diving, one of the unwritten rules is that you're supposed to leave the stuff that you don't want so other people can come and get it. That's kind of one of the unwritten etiquette rules of dumpster diving, so I don't mind when it happens, you know. And I was gonna put half of it in the Freetail Store anyway, or most of it, so. This is the very next dumpster on the other side of the building. What do we got here? This looks like some Christmas lights with a bunch of glass. Glass is dangerous stuff. People can't see it. Like a little, look at that, little wax melter, incense kind of deal, potpourri deal. Hey, that's my girl. Kind of a coconut peachy kind of deal. What do you think about that? That's nice. What do you think? Strike one up for the people that root for me to lose my scores. Yeah, I got a kick out of that. Fortunately for me, it's basically irrelevant. I can just go do this for 24 hours straight if I really wanted to or had to. Look at that. I thought it was a wind chime. What is that? That's kind of neat. It's glass. It's like a stained glass. That is a wind chime. It's got a Mardi Gras bead thing tangled up in it. It's making it all funky looking. This little butterfly wind chime. You think about that. That's kind of nice. For all I know, this came out of that same apartment as the jackpot dumpster. Maybe they just came to the other side of the building because they filled that other one up. You know what I mean? What do you think? This glass is just awful in here. Leaf bags. Leaf bags. Oh, shoot. It's not the rest of the apartment. Bummer. So I was gonna have a makeup score. Shooby dooby. Take my consolation prize. Move down the road. This will go as just like a Christmas light category at the scrapyard. 10 or 15 cents a pound I'll get for this. It's insulated copper wire in there. So it's not really anything special, but I like it because it's usually, this kind of stuff is usually clean. I saw some comments in my last video. People talking about they start taking this stuff. Insulated copper wire for the most part is going to be really clean, and you can store it anywhere. It'll take the shape of anything. I'll put it in a backpack or a box or on your floorboards or in a bag. It's basically, in my opinion, it's basically the best scrap metal out there. It's so plentiful, you know. No, there's no need for me to look at the video now. I'm 100% certain the truck not come this morning. Yesterday, last night, after I turned the camera off, I know without a doubt I saw this in here. It's still at the same place. There's 4 dumpsters in this place. So yeah, someone cleaned it out. If it's somebody watching, let us know in the comments what was in there. If you make videos, you could give us a link to your video. Or if you're watching, holler at us in the comments section. Let us know what was in there. Looks like there was quite a bit of bulky stuff taken out of it. It's actually a laundry detergent. I was wondering if it was water or if it was something gross or what. I think it's a watery laundry detergent, so that's not too bad. I actually need one of these. That's a nice one. I pretty well trashed mine, but I've never seen one like that before. I think it's supposed to have a lid. I don't need a lid. It's nice. I like that. I do like that. You know what I like the best about it? What's this? I was saying about that wire. Smash it all. Just take up a few inches down here. Here's what I really like about it. I just increased my storage capacity by picking something up. What do you think about that? Well, technically, for those of you who haven't seen my double tote system, I could raise this tote up and carry 2 totes worth of stuff. So anyways, you get the idea. I forgot to say, happy leap year, February 29th action. Happy leap year. The good thing about the end of February is that it's basically going to signal the start of spring cleaning where I live anyways. March and April, they're going to be spring cleaning action. Look at these nice little rocks. What do you think about that? Little polished rocks. Throw those in the Freetail Store. Oh, it's broken. I can't fit that many in one hand. There we go. Oh boy. Come on, moron. Oh no. Okay, last chance. There he goes. I suppose up north, maybe it'll be April and May. Or April. It's gonna start right about now where I live. Whoop! What do you think about that? Sneak peek. Another inch or two and I probably wouldn't have ever saw that. Thank you very much. We'll take the 35-pound lead battery. Also known as $7.50 or $10 at your local automotive store. Store credit. Well, now that I actually take the time to think about what I was talking about, 35-pound battery at 20 cents a pound for lead battery would be $7, not $7.50. Well, something smells good around here. What is it? Someone set their bag of clothing out here. They didn't have the heart to throw it in the dumpster. They should have made it visible for someone to see though, so I'll help them out. There you go. That's how you want to put stuff out. There you go. Some good bright stuff. Now they'll get snatched up real quick, probably. Someone that lives here will probably take it. Okay. You know what I think I'm smelling? I think I'm smelling that wax burner in there. I don't know what it is. That's wonderful. So what you've seen so far in this video is about the next 10 minutes in real time after I left that dumpster where someone came and got all that stuff. So on video it might look like I just lost something really wonderful, but in reality you just saw the next 10 minutes, which isn't anything super wonderful, but like I say, it's kind of hard to explain in my videos sometimes. People, understandably, I understand exactly why they say it. You know, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Well, sometimes I just make mistakes, but most of the time it's just to the fact that when you do this the way I'm doing it, it just becomes one big blur of stuff. It's just a never-ending blur of stuff, and so sometime tonight I'm gonna have to stop anyways. So I mean, just the fact that I stop and go home is the same as not taking something. It's kind of hard to explain, I guess, but you just have to stop. Sometimes but it all boils down to it's just the same thing. You just have to stop at some point. That's a nice little fan. It's got a huge motor in it for being so small. Look at that. Competition. I may have created competition for myself more than normally would be around, but that just goes to show you. I mean, that's a cord cutter for sure, but that's got a nice motor in it, so I'll have that too. But that just goes to show you I'm dealing with, in the last 24 hours, I'm without a doubt dealing with direct competition in the area that I'm in right now. So, you know, that's still 10-15 minutes worth of stuff. Because people, if someone came through here today and cleaned all these out, so, you know, maybe they came through here 6 hours ago, but in 6 hours, thousands and thousands of people living in these apartments. It's non-stop, you know what I mean? Literally 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, stuff is going in here. So I could run the exact same route as someone 6 hours in front of me and still be finding all the stuff. So I've said before, competition is basically irrelevant when it comes to dumpster diving. The way I'm doing it, you know, that story will change if you're hitting like retail stores and stuff. But apartment complex, small businesses and stuff, competition is it's basically irrelevant. It would take a couple dozen people doing what I'm doing 24 hours a day non-stop to even make me think about not being able to find stuff. It's not a bad little dish. I don't like plastic food bowls for pets. I was gonna say I was gonna put that in the Freetail Store. I learned plastic dishes. Soundbar, look at it. I guess I'm gonna turn the spike off. I've learned that plastic dishes are real bad for breeding bacteria and stuff. You give your cat and probably your dog. Definitely give your cats some skin infections and reactions. So I try to stick to like a stainless steel or a metal that can be cleaned real easily, or a human dishware or glass, you know, something where you can wash it with hot water and get all the funk off of it. That's a neat little magnet. Look at it. With that plastic stuff, I learned a couple years ago that this is what I was after when I first turned the camera on. Oh, look at it. I learned that bacteria gets in them plastic containers, and the plastic is porous, so the bacteria can actually, that's not bad. It's like a little wrought iron type deal. It's not really wrought iron, but it's got a nice look to it. Nice little bowl. Have the bowl. The bacteria gets down in those plastic dishes, and even if you wash it, you can't wipe off the scuzz, the bacteria off the surface, because it gets down into the material, and then your pet eats it, and exposing the bacterial infections and all kinds of skin irritations, particularly with cats. But I caught myself. I was gonna say, hey, that's pretty nice. Still got the sticker on and everything, but personally, I totally avoid that. What's this? Look at this cat. Let's see how close we get to this cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Woohoo. I'm not gonna cross your trail. Walmart gift card. I will run that through their website and see if there's any balance on that. Those things can really be shocking sometimes. The good thing about them is they're prepaid, you know. It's not like you're stealing from anyone. It's just, you're not stealing from the store. Someone already paid the store for it. It'd be like finding a $20 bill or $100 bill on the ground. This is actually, next dumpster down is where I actually found a $100 bill one day. Okay, I was gonna rip this thing up, but I have a project planned and I need a microwave that at least cooks. It's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna hold on to this guy, keep it intact for now. Looks like someone left their plants out too long this year. Bunch of totes in here. Looks like they had a nice little project going once upon a time. But this kind of shows. I've been out here about a half hour now. And that's what second toaster oven. Toaster ovens are a real popular deal. I mean, it's just scrap metal, but it just kind of goes to show what I was talking about. There's so much stuff out here. If I stayed out here for 8 hours and did this, I might see 10 of those and 4 of these and 8 vacuum cleaners, and it's kind of hard describing some of the aspects of this in a short little video. When if you don't know, if you've never come out here and done this for a whole day, you know, if you've never checked 800 dumpsters in a day, why haven't you checked 800 dumpsters in a day? I was thinking maybe this summer or late spring, when the days start getting longer, when the sun starts going down about 8 or 9. Oh boy, look at it. I was thinking maybe about trying to put a big day together. See if I can get to 1,000 dumpsters in one day. It would be extremely difficult. It'd probably take 20 hours maybe. Well, I don't know. Maybe not that long. Maybe I'll give it a try. What do you think? I would have to skip a lot of stuff and just show it on camera, but just take like the premium stuff like I'm looking at right now, like the fishing rods and the fishing reels and the good stuff. Let's have a look real quick. What do you think? Oh, I caught it with my foot almost. At least I broke his fall. Oh. Should have saw the broken reel right off the bat. The reel, I think that's the broken reel in there. You can see that. The broken reel stuck in there. And the rod's missing an eye, so I got skunked on that idea. Never mind. Got a bunch of shoe boxes in here. That's some little old shoe boxes. Not what I was expecting to see, but it's a box full of jewelry. I wonder if this got checked. No one didn't know what was in it. What are we dealing with here? There's a bunch of people behind me walking around. So I might just throw this. If I wasn't making a video, I would have thrown this in my tote and been gone already. But it's interesting stuff. What do you think? Was not expecting to see that. I was just about ready to say the shoe box is empty. I didn't want to tease you, but there's a little weight in it, so there it is. What do you think about that? I have found before. I have found whole jewelry boxes, gold, and just the real deal stuff before. I'm pretty sure those pearls were fake. They had kind of a grainy texture to them. I think it was a high grade fake deal. Ask E-Waste Ben what that is. Some people might scrap those for that gold plate. What I do with them is just put them in a lot and sell them on eBay. People will snatch those up. You want to get a really big lot put together though. Make it worth your while. I had found some stuff off camera. I didn't want to overexcite you with broken Razor scooters and vacuum cleaner cars. Those Razor scooters are not bad. Scrap metal. Here is scavenger hint number 1. I don't know what that meant, but here's a great scavenging hint. This is a college textbook, and I would have passed this up for 7 or 8 years. I was doing this, wouldn't even have thought about it. This is an organic chemistry textbook, and it looks like some of the pages might be missing, but no, it's not pages. Well, page 1, no, L5, L3. All the pages might be there. I'll look at it when I get home. But you always want to take these. This could be $100 right here. These college textbooks in these 3-ring binders. You wouldn't think that it's a textbook, but that could be extremely valuable. Someone might have paid $200 or $300 for that when it was new. You know, I'm just throwing numbers out, but textbooks are extremely valuable. Just put it the other way around so the wind doesn't blow it. So, you know, all this stuff you see me find, that goofy thing right there might be might be the score of the night. I always want to check those out on Amazon. Just put like the title of the book in there or the ISBN number. It's real easy to check on Amazon. If you're interested, create a seller account and get familiar with that. And see if there's any more of those in here. There's one right there. Look at it. Give me that. Give me all that. What do you think about that? Boy. Well, what is this? This is another one. This is a math textbook. I will go home later and flip through this, see if they're complete. They're gonna basically, for the most part, gonna have to be totally complete. You know, if there's a little incompletion, you can still put that in the description and sell it. But when you sell those 3-ring binders, you want to go through every page and make sure all the pages in there. The same with the spiral binders. Sometimes pages can get ripped out, and you don't want to get caught. There's another one. You don't want to get caught selling a book on Amazon and then having the buyer come back and say, hey man, there was a couple pages missing in the middle of the book, you know, because they give me all my money back. It's usually not a problem with normal books. Usually you can just flip right through them and tell real easily. There might be a gap on the side or something. But with spirals and 3-ring binders, it's impossible to know unless you go through the whole book. Oh boy, another one. Another Organic Chemistry 1 and Organic Chemistry 2. Oh no, there goes my rig. I went top heavy. I just paid the price. Darn it. Technical difficulties. Be back in a minute. Broke that light bulb. Okay, back to what I was blabbering about. I got top heavy. See, remember I stuck the textbooks up on top? I shouldn't have done that. When I'm riding, it's not that big of a deal, but you want to avoid being top heavy. When I stop, a short little kickstand, the whole bike leans. So those textbooks just slowly went like this. I don't have this thing on here. I gotta open my seat to get to my gas tank. So I just have it bungee corded on here. I don't have it bolted down. If it was bolted down, that would have never happened. But anyway, that's twice now I've shown that recently. Top heavy's bad. I got to see now I got the heavy stuff down there, so it won't happen again. The textbook's on the bottom. See how is that? If I had done that to begin with, it would never have been an issue. So top heavy bad. Okay. Like I said earlier, I'll go through this later, see how complete it is. And if it's complete, that could be a week's pay right there. I mean, that literally could be between 3 textbooks. If those were all complete, you could be talking about $600 resale on Amazon. You know, how stupid is that? You know, I mean, it's probably not going to be that, but it definitely has the potential to be. Any college textbook, as long as it's in use, is sellable. Either on Amazon or at your local college, university bookstore. And then stuff at the college bookstore, if it's outdated and they're not using it that next semester, it's basically worthless. But you can turn around and still list it on Amazon because somewhere else might be using it. Or there's homeschoolers and whatnot. I will go through this little treasure trove here later tonight. And I need to turn this around because the wind's gonna get me. I have that battery in there if you're wondering where the battery went. I'll go through this when I get home. If there's anything valuable in there, I'll show it to you. Too busy blabbering about college textbooks. That's a nice little remote control, little game controller. I could probably take that straight to the used game store and sell that. I have a bunch of them. I'm gonna lot them together and sell them on eBay as parts of repair because I don't know if I'll have them work or not. I went through those Adidas boxes. It was actually 2 full-size boxes. I thought it was 4 little ones, so they weren't little shoe boxes. They were empty. Okay, what else was there? I forgot to say. But video game stuff, you get really bad prices selling them at used game stores, but if you just want the cash and you don't know if it works or not, you take the video game store, they'll do whatever they want with it, they'll tell you. Another microwave. That's some pretty high quality furniture here. That's nice. It's actually a recliner love seat. It's good stuff. It's not too bad. That love seat was at the Chestnut 2 apartments on Chestnut Avenue. On the corner of Poplar and Chestnut. If anyone wants to get the love seat. The love seat was premium stuff. Visibly, you gotta watch out for cooties. battery died. And I was seeing if I could get home and end the video without putting a new battery in, but I came across this really nice suitcase. Fang Li something. I just peeked in here and I think I need to turn the camera on. So let's put the new battery in. This might be jackpot action. Oh boy. Anytime you see a suitcase or a tote in a dumpster, you want to have a look at it. Lots of times suitcases will just have garbage packed into them. But, I got a pair of Nikes, got a garlic butter cup in it. See if I get that out of there. Those are not bad. Those are Freetail swaggy. See if I got the garlic butter out clean. Okay, let's get back to business. I peeked in here. See if I get everything in frame. I think my camera angle was off there maybe. Let's see. I'll get run over by a car. That's a cardboard box. That's what I first saw. And I looked under that. I saw this, and I looked under that, and I saw this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are we dealing with? There's a little hair. Oops. Little clippers set. Wall. There's a little video game controller. What kind of shoes are those? Those are Nikes. I think that's like a $200 pair of shoes. They're used, but just a pair of Jordans right there. Jordans. Make sure I don't get squished. Okay, right there. A pair of Jordans. Hopefully it doesn't belong to this person here. They might get mad at me. I better get out of here. Nice Nikes and stuff. I have a hunch that this might belong to that person. Uh-oh. Get out of here. Show you the rest of this at home. Let's run through this real quick. These 3 textbooks I couldn't list on Amazon, so they're basically garbage. I didn't look close when I was out there in the field. I believe these were published by the community college, so it's probably just specific to them. So those are basically worthless, but it was definitely worth a chance. I always check that kind of stuff out. This jewelry is pretty nice. These boxes are all for gold and silver and diamonds. This was kind of a neat one. Check this out. Can't say I've seen one with a battery and LED light in it, but it's like a silver one. And I don't know if anyone wants these boxes or what, but here's the stuff that was in here. Nice little pair of earrings. One's missing the back. Price tag's missing. Some little, I think they call those studs. Hypoallergenic. 6 pairs. Those are brand new. And then neat little, probably cubic zirconium. Grizz. This type of stuff. If you're interested in buying stuff for my videos, if you click on the show more link, the description will open up. Hi, Grizz. And down at the very bottom of the description, you will find the directions to buy stuff. Just follow those directions. I know a lot of people like buying this stuff, not that I'm trying to sell stuff, but this little set of earrings here. The stone came loose out of one of them. And then some neat little necklaces. A little pendant came out of that one too. But they could be glued back in there. And lots of little cubic zirconias in here. Pretty nice. That one kind of feels like gold. I don't think it is though. Gold is usually marked. But anyways, there's that. And let's get to the grand finale. So lots of times I try to figure stuff out. I don't want to get into too much of the personal information of these people, but I think I started looking this on eBay, on the internet. It's a Fang Li bag, or however you say that. I think this might have been a university athlete that went and played basketball in China, perhaps, something along them lines, because there's like this stuff in here, some kind of card game. But like these LeBrons and these Jordans, I think they're all made in China too. What else was there? Was something else in here. Oh yeah, I'll get to that at the end. Nice KDs, LeBrons, Jordans, and then this was separate. These are all size 11 and a half on the KDs, 11 on the LeBrons, 11 and a half on the Jordans, so they're fitting all the same person. These were actually a 12, but I'm pretty sure it's all the same person, and it's just variations in the style of shoe. If you want to buy those, instructions are down in the description. Like I said, they're really nice. That pair right there is probably the best pair of the KDs. The LeBrons have a staining. Looks like some kind of oil has splattered up on that one shoe there. But other than that, they're pretty nice. The Jordans have been worn quite a bit. This is a pair of like mountain biking shoes. Like we got a carbon sole, really heavy duty. Some kind of road cycling, mountain biking shoe. And then in there was this little bell tool. It's got the little, it's a tire changing kit. It's got the little spoons. And in here, there's some patches. And then look at this little tool. This is one of the neatest little tools I found. I can keep this for myself. I can really use this. 3 little wrenches, 10 millimeter, 13, 15 millimeter. And it's got a little Allen wrenches. And then on the other side, it's got a screwdriver, 2 more Allen wrenches. But check this out, I've never seen this feature before. Look at it. It splits in half so you can use it better. I really like that. That's cool. So that's a nice little rig there. This, I don't know what that is. Trying to figure that out. I was thinking, the only conclusion I could come to is this some kind of headrest, some kind of neck rest for maybe traveling in an airplane or a car. Maybe you stick that around the headrest. Maybe it's some kind of neck support. I don't know. I can't figure that out. Then I was looking, oh yeah, this little controller, I think it's for PC games. It's a USB attachment. I don't even know if it's been used. Those buttons and sticks are so crisp and clean. It's just feels like it's brand new. So that's a little Logitech PC controller, I'm pretty sure. I haven't opened this bag up. Huh. Little bag of dice for some reason. Probably rolling some dice. And then last but not least, this is the last thing I saw besides the bag of dice. I got down to the bottom. Whoa! There's a cherry on top. ThinkPad action. Nice little case. Little cherry on top come popping out. What do you think about that? Yeah, this is where I made my final conclusion about being from China. That right there is not something you see every day. So I think some of this was bought in China. I don't want to dig too far into people's personal stuff. So that's not cool. But sometimes it's just hard not to be curious and try to figure stuff out. Oh yeah, a pair of dress shoes in here. Also fitting the same person. Size 11. There's no size on it, but anyways. 11, 11 and a half, 12, 11 and a half, I would say. This fits. If you got 11 and a half, that's what you'd want. And then I already showed the hair tool, and that's it. Oh, there's a little USB to micro USB cord in there. Now that's it. So like I said at the start, it seemed like I really lost out on something great, you know, because someone else got it. But I just, this was kind of the point I was trying to make. It's basically irrelevant. If I'd have taken an hour to dig in that first dumpster and get all the stuff out, then I wouldn't have had the hour to go get this. So I traded that hour for this hour. So when I say it's irrelevant and it's just a big blur, it's kind of what I mean, because, you know, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'll sit down and think about a good way to describe that little paradox I'm trying to talk about. It's just kind of a hard thing to describe. I think I said it pretty well there. Trading 1 hour for another hour, you know. You never know if you stop and do something for an hour, what could happen if you went somewhere else for that hour, you know. It's just, you'll never know. So like I quit after I found this, and if I'd have stayed out there for another hour, who knows what I'd have found, you know what I mean? Anyways, I think you get the idea. I sure hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching. What you doing, boy? What? 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 You trying to take my chair, boy? What? Squealy? Squealy? One squeal. One squeal. One squeal. Can you squeal one time? No?